Hello and welcome to Prison Architect, the most accurate simulator for a prison in existence, and I definitely have verified that with research. Now, say hello to our little world. It's currently just past 8 AM. We have 30 grand in the bank, 840 quid in the cash flow. It's 1 degree outside, cloudy and sunny, and it's springtime. Day one, and our first resources are arriving, so that's some of our builders, and the aim of this game is to create a prison. And I know, yes, that sounds a bit but bear with me. Watch this. Oh, isn't it satisfying? This will be our reception or our lobby or whatever, and we're going to give this a door. I think I shall give it a large jail door right there. Lovely. Now this is the road where our deliveries will come in, and we need to make this into a working reception. Right, we're just going to put this on normal speed for now. We are going to need some power, so I'm going to put some power up here, and we'll also need some water, so I'm going to put some water up there, along with a water boiler. Right, and whilst those are getting all set up, I can run some electrical line down into my reception and then assign this room as a reception. Now, we are going to build the greatest prison of all time, and we're going to start it here in our humble plot of land with our humble reception. And you'll just look here, there's a little list of things that we need to put in the reception. Now, Prison Architect's a very in-depth game. As you can see, there's a ton of stuff that you can build, and of course it's extremely realistic. Workers do have super strength, but it is more realistic than anything else in existence except a battle simulator I have some experience with. Now, we need to first put a lovely office desk in here, and then we next need to put a lovely table in here, and because I'm lazy, I'm going to just search it up. And we also need a lovely chair, and just for good riddance, I'm going to put some bins in here for getting rid of contraband when our first prisoners arrive. Some bins there, and why not a recycling bin as well? Perfect. And next we need a holding cell, because you've got to put the prisoners somewhere. Whilst that stuff is getting put in, I'm going to pop into the quick build menu and get a holding cell, and we're going to put this right here, and I'm going to extend a hallway so that there can be access to it right there, and I'm going to put a door access to that hallway right here. Whilst that's all getting set up, I think we can prioritize that. We need some offices, because prisons have to be run by someone, don't they? And now this may seem a bit overwhelming, but if you are new to Prison Architect, it will get easier gradually. Up here is our to-do list. This is the CEO's letter. I shall give this a quick read. Dear Sir/Madam, congratulations on completing your basic induction. You are now a fully qualified prison architect. Soon you shall be designing, building and running your own prisons, starting from nothing but an empty plot of land and a few stacks of bricks. Before you get started, I thought I might share some important lessons with you. And then it goes on to give you some tutorial information. So I'm going to close that. Actually, I'm going to delete it. Don't need that anymore. And you can accept a prison grant, which is this here. And we're going to, our first intake will be 8 prisoners in 18 hours and 11 minutes. And currently those prisoners have nowhere to go. So we're going to need to complete this holding cell here for them to go to. But we need someone to run our prison for us. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into the quick build menu yet again, and we're going to grab some offices, and I think we shall put them here. Going to put them here. Let's get 3, and just got to keep an eye on our money and get some staff doors access to that hallway, and this will all get building. I'll just speed it up a little bit. Up here we have bureaucracy, which is currently locked, prison grading also locked, and graphs also locked, so we'll get to those later. Down here we have some interesting tabs. There's foundations, of course, where you can build foundations and all that stuff, like these rooms here. Walls and doors, you can build walls of different types, doors of different types, and here you've got different flooring types. There's grass, there's grates, there's limestone, marble, tiles, and so on. And then rooms, there's different rooms that you can assign, like we assigned our lovely reception over here. And then objects, there is all sorts of objects for you to put in your prison. Now staff, of course, is the people. So we're going to need a warden. He needs an office, which is what this office will be for. And we're also going to get our first guard, and he will protect our prison and make sure everyone is behaving lovely. In utilities, of course, this is our utilities. Our power station is over here. It actually needs power, so I'm going to build that up there. We've got a lovely water pump station and a water boiler. And there's other things you can build, but we'll get to those later. These three are locked. There's quick build, planning, and then emergencies. If something very, very bad happens, we can call the fire brigade, the riot police, or the paramedics. And yeah, that sounds pretty dramatic, but hopefully we'll never need to use those. As you can see, we've got a little schedule up here. We don't actually have any prisoners yet, so that doesn't matter, and I'll show you the rest of those tabs later. I think that is our first office almost done. I should extend power cables along here to give that power, and down this way to give these offices power. Now, those toilets there will also need power, so I think I shall extend that big pipe out there, and there we go. Those will get connected up, and toilets will have water. Now, as you can see, it's quite cold outside. It's 2 degrees Celsius, so we're going to need some radiators so our people don't freeze. There, look, our warden has made himself at home in his office. Just put some radiators in here. We are going to need somewhere for our prisoners to eat, of course. So we're going to build ourselves a lovely canteen. We're going to put that here, and then we will need ourselves a lovely, lovely kitchen, which I'm going to put up here. And if you're interested in this game, it's available on Steam, Prison Architect. It's a Paradox game, if you didn't know that already. And I have played it before, which is obviously how I'm getting this. This is our grants tab. We can get grants here and it will give us tasks to do. I'm going to start with basic detention center. Now, as you can see, we've already built a holding cell. Now we need to build a shower, a yard, a kitchen, canteen, hire at least 2 guards and at least 2 cooks. I'm going to hire us another guard that completes that, and once this is all done, we shall be able to hire 2 cooks. Now we're going to need a yard and a shower. And our first prisoners have arrived. Here they are, all 8 of them. We've got Damon, he's 34, sentenced to 13 years. We've got Luca the infantry, sentenced to 4 years for criminal damage. Oh dear. Also 38. 10 years for 6 years for stealing pickles. Well, that's something to go to prison for, isn't it? Born in Rheinbach, Germany, Mr. Incredible is the ultimate sentenced to, I can't put that in either. Lovely. Those are our lovely bunch of prisoners. So these guys are going to be put into the holding cell. Once our canteen is done, they'll be able to eat there, but until then, they will just be starving to death in their cell. So I need to just bring this up here. Now the energy is all dead because we have not yet built some capacitors. So it's going well. So far we've got a huge power cut, a water shortage, a lack of a canteen or kitchen, and yeah, this is exactly what we need. Our cash flow has gone up, as it does when you get more prisoners, and that's how you earn money. Okay, not sure what's going on here. We're just going to close our prison actually, because we don't really want to take in any more prisoners, and we only have 8 beds. I'm going to build a yard out here. There we go, and we're going to put foundations here for a shower. We're going to, we haven't unlocked needs yet. We need a psychologist for that. We have now unlocked bureaucracy though, so I'm just going to pause and explain what this is. In the bureaucracy tab, you can research different things for your prison. I'm going to start with security and maintenance, and basically this maintenance thing will unlock the foreman and allow you to upkeep your prison and get things like prison labor, cleaning, groundskeeping and forestries. And now security will allow you to unlock all of this, including armories, tasers, remote access, dogs, patrols, cameras, intelligence, because I don't have any of that already, so I'm going to need to buy some intelligence. Both of these lovely chaps are going to require an office to work in. After we've researched those, I think I shall next go with health and finance, so that we can keep our prisoners alive, so that they can suffer for longer, and so that we don't get killed by the government. Right, so we need these builders to hurry up a little bit, so I'm going to just prioritize all of this. That should speed them up, and it is now raining. Aha! They now have a canteen. There's no food, but so they're just sitting here. For some reason that isn't there. Oh, and we need cooks. Let's put some white tiles down. We're going to need some drains. We've currently got 8 prisoners, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's perfect. And we're going to need some shower heads. Also, you know what? Why not? Let's give them a tree. Actually, no, that's too generous. I've got to remember that this is a prison. These guys are hardened criminals for stealing, what was it, avocados? Ah, finally, they can now eat. Lovely, look at them enjoying that. Oh, they want hygiene. Okay, actually, this is important. Let's now allow them to go in here. This is their lovely shower. They can now go in there and clean up with absolutely zero privacy. Our cash flow is down to 1,000, but that's still pretty good. Oh, look at them working out. They must be so happy. They love it here, I reckon. Okay, he wants drugs. He wants hygiene. He also wants hygiene. Well, you have a shower now, so you can go in there when you need it. I think it is time. Have we done our research? We have. Okay, let us get a foreman. Oh, he's currently breaking in the office for some reason. Staff. We need a security chief and a foreman. Okay, they shall take those offices. They've taken the offices. What are you yelling about? Alcohol.
I see. Well, you're not getting any, so be quiet.
So I think what I'm going to do, we've got quite a bit of money up here. We actually completed our grant. So I think what I'm going to do next is grab a second one. We need administration center and inmate health. Actually, no, we'll get prison maintenance. You can get up to 2 at the same time. Now, in the bottom right down here, we have a few little options. There's a roll call, so we can check what prisoners are where, and so that we know that none of them have made an escape. There's bang up. I have no idea what that is. So I think it's, yep, sends them all back to their cell. Lock down, lock all doors in your prison. That's good if there is right. And there's shakedown, search every object in your prison. Tunnel search, that's search for tunnels. Guard response. You may left click on the map to call all nearby guards to a location. Ah yes, hot water showers. Oh, I'm treating these prisoners like gods. Aha! We have unlocked finance. I didn't even notice. This means that we can now get an accountant, and we can also get a psychologist, although I'm not sure where that's gone. Okay, and we will soon need a staff room because currently they're just taking break in random people's offices, which we cannot be having. Those are still scheduled to get destroyed. Hurry up, please. Come on, speed and power, speed and power. They are not very pleased, not at all. They really want alcohol. Programs are exactly what it looks like. Behavioral therapy, alcoholics group therapy, spiritual guidance. Now, what this is basically something that you can do to help improve your prisoners, make them better people. And we're going to start with alcohol therapy. As you can see, they want drug and alcohol. He really wants alcohol, so we're going to start with alcohol therapy, and for that we need 2 hours. So in the regime, we're going to get 2 work/free times and put them in there. And now we go back into programs, reschedule. There's no room found. Wait, hold on. Common room. Okay, that is something that we are going to need. So I'm going to build a common room here. It's a room where all the prisoners will be able to just do what they want. Okay, so we should have, yep, we have cleaning. We're going to need a janitor's cupboard for that. I'm going to get groundskeeping as well, and health. Oh, look at that. Isn't that satisfying? Look at that grime as it disappears. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Look at that.
There! All clean again!
Right, we need to hire doctors, really, because people are starting to not live too well anymore. I mean, at least the staff, some of the staff are all right. I mean, they're all going to be mentally scarred forever, but I'm not really sure what I've done there, but my OCD is about to give me a self-implosion. Improvised weaponry. Where is our pickle man? Mr. Pickle, why are you guys in here? Why do you want to go in there? There's a guy called Pigeon. Andrew Pigeon. Okay, what's our prison worth? 60 grand. Like less than a Land Rover. Oh, I see. That's, yeah, you can sell and buy shares, but that's pretty terrible. In needs, what do they need most? Food. In that case, I shall hire another cook. And they also want family, so we'll need to give them visitation at some point. Just quickly select tasers, body armor, why not, and education and prison policy, and that will be for next time. So this is our lovely prison. What should we call it? I'm thinking Bredatraz. Yeah, like Alcatraz, but better. And with that, thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. A like and a comment if you would like me to do more of this with our lovely Bredatraz would be very much appreciated. I enjoy playing this game, so I hope you really enjoyed watching. If you're not subscribed already, then that would really be appreciated. It's completely free, of course. And with that, have a great day and goodbye.